Welcome to Show Up and Glow. My name is Jaylen. By the end of our time together, your mind will grow quieter, your body will feel lighter, and the weight of the day will simply fade away. But before we begin, let's take a nice, big, deep breath. Perfect. This is the Cozy Corner, a space created just for you to tune in and chill out. As you settle in and make yourself at home, please be sure to like and subscribe for more of this calm and cozy vibe. Now let's get started. Welcome in. It's Easter. If you celebrate it, it's Easter today. So hello to all you Easter fans out there. And yeah, it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. Welcome in. If you are new here, this is the Cozy Corner. We just like to hang out and chill out and get calm and cozy with one another. And, we have a real good time. It's fully improvised. So what you see is what you get with very minimal editing. If any, it's because we got loud trucks, we got airplanes, we got things happening outside that are out of the Cozy Corner's control. Other than that, we just sit and chill. Because in a world full of edits and quick cuts, our brains are dying. So here, we don't do any of that. We just make you sit and feel what it was like in the 90s and the 2000s, early 2000s, to just sit with yourself. Because let me tell you, that's how we heal ourselves. Hello? We're too connected now. She's going on a tangent. But it's the truth. So if you are new here, thank you so much for joining us. Whatever made you click on this video, let's give a big ol' shout out to the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for being my friend this week and not my enemy this week. So way to go, YouTube. Way to go, new viewer. Thank you so much for being here. I also do guided meditations and calmer videos. This one's a little bit more chatty, a little bit more up, a little bit more me on. But if you like something a little bit slower, I also have a Substack where I have a guided meditation series we did at the beginning of the year. That's longer, no video, so I'm right here in your ear. It's actually really, really cool and really, really fun and nice. So you can find more guided meditations like this over on my Substack, showupandglow.com. And for all of you Cozy Corner crew members, your girl is back. We had a little bit of an accident a couple weeks ago. Not an accident, but I threw out my back. Okay? I threw out my back because I had to pick up a loved one, a family member, a 4-year-old, and I wanted to pick her up because she's so sweet. And then I threw out my back. So, what did we learn from that? Nothing. Picked her back up the next week, felt my back twinge, and I was like, what are we doing? Did you just forget that fast? And I had forgotten that fast. So, thank you for your patience. We haven't had a Sunday Slowdown in a while, in a hot minute. So we are here today. And we're back to coloring, guys. We're cruising through this picture, and I really want to finish it. It's only taken us 37,000 hours instead of 37,001 hours, so we're really doing good here. So here's where we're at. Oh, he's looking so cute. I think we might color him today. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. So if you have a cozy hobby you would like to join me in doing, please do so. I even bought myself, I use colored pencils, and I'm going to give you guys the first sniff. Sniff them. Okay, that scent, the scent never changes, but the memories do. That one just took me back to being at my parents' house during the summer. I was probably 8 years old and just not having anything to do. Obviously, there was only TV, no internet, so I just colored. That's where I just went just now. Being present is so powerful for so many reasons. Stuff like that. How do you think you get memories? It's from being present. Hello. So anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, I recently just bought myself a different coloring book that I color now at night, and it's been so lovely. I'll listen to music. I do like listening to music when I color, though. I don't like just like sitting in silence, and I don't really want to have the TV on because I'm not trying to hear like things that are going on. I'm just trying to like be present, and music helps me become present. So I picked it up on Amazon. I think it was like $10. It's super cute. So if you're looking for a coloring book similar to this, you can go on Amazon. I know. I don't want to give Bezos any more money than I have to. You could also go on Etsy. They have like people create their own like coloring pages, and you can just print them out, which is actually really cool if you don't want the whole coloring book. So you got options. Okay, let's get going on our little cozy furry buddy. I need like an orange red color for his fur, and I don't think I have it. We have yellow orange. We have carmine red. Maybe he shouldn't be orange. No, but he should be orange. More like a red brown. That's what we're gonna do today. Oh my goodness, my stomach is making all sorts of gurgle noises. I apologize. How has your week been? What's going on in your world? Where I'm at, we're having some really beautiful weather right now, so I can't complain. Very blessed. It feels like spring, which is so wonderful. The trees are blooming, which I love to see. Flowers are coming out, and some rain is on its way, so I love all of that. Love it. If you are new here and you're like, I don't understand this place, I don't understand what the point of this place is, well, one, that's kind of the point, because we don't slow down enough and just sit, and so the cozy corner is a place for you to just kind of sit and be still with someone versus doing it by yourself, because some people struggle with doing it by themselves, or they don't really want to do it by themselves, but this still gives them that same relief of stillness, of coming into the present moment, of not being distracted. And I was just recently looking on my YouTube analytics. More people watch the Cozy Corner from their phone, which I found really interesting, because whether that means you're like on your computer at the same time, fine, but you're not scrolling on your phone when you're here in the Cozy Corner. And that was like a big deal to me, because that's what I'm trying to help people with. Not necessarily stopping. I do it too. I have to check myself also. But it's the taking even just one video once a week on Sunday, if these are the videos you like to see, just taking that time to like chill out and not scroll. That is just huge. So thank you so much for all your continued support for my OG Cozy Corner crew members. want to talk about my back too much, but let me tell you, I had never experienced something like that before in my entire life. It was... Okay, go on, get to church. It was so incredibly painful, and it literally stopped me. I could not do normal things and move. Awful, absolutely awful. And when that happens to you, if you've ever had that happen, or any type of body part has been so hurt that you have to just sit still, oh my God, I felt like I was going to lose my mind. And I am the creator of slowing down. You know what I mean? And so I just felt like, what is happening? And that did prompt me to then buy the coloring book I was talking about, because I'm like, I cannot get out of bed. This is the only place that feels comfortable. And even that didn't feel comfortable. That was still painful to be in bed. I couldn't watch any more TV. My brain was numb. I couldn't scroll anymore. I'm like, what do I do? What do I do with my time? And when you're forced to be still, it is not as fun as choosing to be still. When you're forced to be still, it's almost like everything in you is screaming, I gotta get through this. I can't be like this. I can't slow down. I have so much to do. And honestly, that type of dialogue still runs in the background when we're choosing to be still. But in that moment, we're saying, hey, I understand that there's a lot of stuff going on, brain, but I need to just take some time for me. And then the peace that comes after taking that stillness for you when you're able-bodied and life is still going on around you is so much richer and deeper and clearer, brings you a lot of clarity. So I struggled a bit being still in bed. And there's a difference, right, between being still in bed and comfortable, or still in bed and uncomfortable. It's like, oh my God, I just want to move around. I want to get out there. I can't stand laying here in this pain. So the coloring books did help me, gave me something to do a little bit than just watching TV the whole time, being on my phone the whole time. I did watch a new show, though, while I was laid up. I watched the first season of that show called Jury Duty. It came out a couple years ago, and I was just not getting around to it. And basically the point of Jury Duty is that there's one guy in a jury, and he is like a normal person, and he knows he signed up for a documentary about jury duty. But what he didn't know was that everyone around him were paid actors, like down to like the security guards and the judge. Like every single person around him was a paid actor, and he was the only civilian, I guess, that didn't know that. So it was like, you know, secret cameras watching him, his reactions, stuff like that. And I liked it, but unpopular opinion and hot take, I don't know. It was okay. Now they have a new season out in a different setting where it's not jury duty, it's a company retreat, and that one does look kind of interesting to me. But I think my favorite episode of the entire thing was the final one, where they kind of reveal how they did it, because I did enjoy seeing the process of like, how did these actors do that? Like, was there a certain script? Because it could not have been all improvised. And as someone who has taken improv training, 5 levels of it, I was very curious how they were pulling this off. I'm like, how do you have a full show with all these players? Are they improvising this? And what was fascinating, that at the very end, was that they did have kind of a script, and they were like betting on it, the non-actor, to like say something that like could then lead their next line. And they would do run-throughs of them like before they would get with him of how they were going to do the scene, and that just blew my mind. So overall the show was good, but from an art perspective, I found that to be way more interesting and entertaining than like the big reveal of like, hey buddy, you've been punked. We gotcha. Now we're gonna put it on TV for everyone else to see you. So yeah, I did watch Jury Duty season 1 while I was in bed. Cute. Guys, I'm getting really good with colored pencils. I'm layering now. I know. We're showing growth in my chosen medium of colored pencils. My parents just recently found in their home of nostalgia some pictures I colored when I was maybe like a teenager. I was coloring when I was a teenager, obviously, and I still outlined all of my work. And looking back, I was like, dang, that's a pretty good outline picture right there. It's like I learned about outlining pictures that you color probably in like 2nd or 3rd grade, and I just never stopped it. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Also, while I was laid up in bed, I really enjoyed getting on Etsy. Like, I would just, like, browse Etsy. Jewelry, crafts, rings, coloring pages, backpacks, like, all the most random, like, just, like, stuff that I never really searched for. And I just looked at that. That was kind of fun to browse. Support someone small. Can we finish him today? That is the question. Cute. He's looking cute. Okay, he has a scarf on. And I kind of want to make it Hufflepuff colors because I took the Harry Potter quiz and I'm a Hufflepuff. Say what you will about that. I took the quiz. The quiz doesn't lie. Of course, I wanted to be a freaking Gryffindor. Of course, I wanted to be that. But then, honestly, I'm not that. I could not hang with the Gryffindor crew. So, if you've taken the Harry Potter quiz, what was your house? Because I'm a Hufflepuff. I mean, it makes sense. Look at my freaking room. once I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm really not mad about that. That makes a lot of sense. I just don't like their colors. I think they're like black and yellow. So we're gonna make his scarf Hufflepuff colors. It just seems for like, okay, I'm just gonna, like, it just seems like Hufflepuff should have been like a little bit more like bright colors, like a little bit more like fun, like a little bit more, you know what I mean? And if I'm wrong about these Hufflepuff colors right now, please don't come for me in the chat. Just be like, hey girl, actually it's these colors, and just like move on, keep it rolling. I'm going based off of a hat that I have. That's a black hat with yellow writing, and it says Hufflepuff alumni. So I'm like, their colors are black and yellow, right? And I am sorry if I just got that song stuck in your head. If you know, you know. Final step, his book. I'm getting sleepy. See, coloring naturally relaxes us. So good for your nervous system. It slows you down, makes you present, allows you to see visually colors, which makes you feel happy. Coloring is oh so good for us. Except for when you gotta decide what color you're gonna use, and then you get decision paralysis because there's so many options. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Well, now, hang on. No, we're gonna stop right there. We might fill him in. We might fill his little white spots in later. Maybe these need to go like a little orangey. You know what I mean? I thought maybe I wanted to see him like white tips, but maybe, I don't know. We'll leave it. We'll see how I feel when we come back to it. We might leave it or we might do it again. We're getting there, folks. We just need the backdrop, the books, his bed, the carpet. Only 5,000 more hours to go. But it's going to look beautiful when it's done. So thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed this time in the cozy corner. I hope you feel a little bit more cozier, a little calmer. Again, we have a huge library over on my channel if you're looking for more videos like this or something a little slower. So thank you so much for being here. You could have been anywhere on YouTube. And thank you, YouTube, for bringing any new people here today. I'll see you again real soon.